Be careful, them things will cut you like a razor around the gill plate. Whoa, you finally caught a hybrid.
Finally. Alright, as with any fishing trip, it has to start at the bait shop. So this is Lake Hartwell Fishing and Marine. They got live herring, they got gas, they got beer and ice, pretty much anything you might need. And let's go ahead and meet our guide. So it's good to officially meet you.
Yes, sir.
So it's Captain Buster Green?
Yes, sir.
How many years in the fishing game?
39 full time. I'm grandpa here.
Not too many people can say that. Beautiful boat.
Thank you, sir. I decided to bring a bass boat instead of the center console since we're going to be doing artificial fishing.
Yeah.
I'd have had to crawl in here and get.
Right. It's going to be better for casting.
Yeah,
better for casting, definitely.
Yeah, I was already hooked to the striper boat, but it would be best if I just go in the bass boat and be done with it.
Well, we can still grab some live bait and still run some lines, but I'll definitely prefer to make some casts. I got a few boxes to unpack and throw a few cranks that I haven't thrown before.
Bring whatever you want and throw it in here.
Yep, I'll go check inside and I'll be right back. So this is the place. Look what it says. Pants up. If your underwear is showing, please pull up your pants if you want to shop here. Store management. Please do not park your vehicle and block the gas pumps. Hey. So he's been doing it for 30 some years, huh?
Do what?
He's been doing it for over 30 years.
Guiding.
Crazy.
Yeah, he called me. Working that new little.
It's always great to see what the local tackle shop carries. Pretty amazing. There's the first one. 39-degree water. That's a spotted bass.
Mm-hmm.
They're almost 60 feet down, huh?
No, it was in 39 foot of water. See the mud on their belly though, they just laying belly down.
Oh, so the water is 57 degrees.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I was thinking you got 39-degree water. Oh, okay, I got it. So we're less than 40 feet down. Okay, got one. There we go. I got one too, and it is another bass. What did you get? Oh, come on. Let's go. Came off. Got him. Oh, came off too. Shoot. Drop it back down, huh? $38 feet down. Okay.
Exactly.
There's a white bass.
Hybrid.
Hybrid? That's the first. Maybe the school's moving in. Just shake it off.
Bass usually just kind of suck down on it. A little hybrid, they take the rod away from you sometimes.
Oh, okay.
Pretty funny.
Good one?
From my mama.
He's bait sized. It's good. We have a lake by us, Devil's Lake. Oh, I was snagged, I guess. I got excited for a moment there. Like, wow, that's I can't even move it from the bottom. So at Devil's Lake, it doesn't get much deeper than 40 feet. It's like a glacier lake, and they stuck it with trout. There's bass and there's pike in it, and there's divers that go down and they usually bring shrimp with them to feed the bass. So they say there's super big bass, but usually what you catch is this size, like a 12-incher. So now they introduced a new regulation. You can keep any bass under 14 inches just to clean it out because it's so bad.
That's like I was talking about the lake above us. It's full of spotted bass, but there's a doggone many of them. That's about what you catch is what we're catching right now. But
okay, yeah, they just get stunted easy, huh? But one of the guys was telling me that if you catch a legal size smallmouth, like a 14 inches is the legal size, and put a circle hook in it, this is how you catch the 30-inch bass out of there. And I've always tried with trout, because the trout are pretty abundant, and I bet the bass eat trout. So far I haven't had luck, but they drop them down to the bottom ice fishing and they catch big pike like that, 40 inches plus.
A lot of bass come out of there, 12, 13, 14 pounds occasionally, and that's what they're feeding on, is them blame trout.
Wow.
Divers up there, that lake, you can see a dime on the bottom in 30 foot of water.
Nice.
And a couple boys tell me there's a great old big majestic oak out there in about 100 foot of water. And said there'll be 8 or 10 blame bass up in them limbs like that. And said here come a big school of threadfin shad by, you know, just millions of them. Said they might look quiver a little bit, won't even go out of the tree. Said here come a school of herring by, and said maybe 1 or 2 run out there and grab them one. But said let one dead blame little old trout about 10 or 12 inches long, said every dead blame one of them run out of there and they just literally fighting over it. So, you know, that's what they're wanting.
They love some trout, huh? Show me how it's done now.
Get your little slack there.
And that's just the tip.
Yeah, just the tip on some little bit of slack line, and it'll come loose.
That's why you want to hire Buster Green.
You know, another thing, don't quite let it hit bottom. Wind your rod tip up.
Oh, I hit the same thing again.
Put your rod tip right on the water, and when it hits bottom,
Okay.
turn the handle one time, and that lets that jig hit within about 4 inches of the bottom, and you don't hang up on that
You don't get stuck on those.
roots that's laying on the bottom.
Okay.
Then that way, if you do hang up something, you've got a little leeway to where you can let the lure be its own plug knocker and knock it loose.
I'm just in the freaking... Let's see if this gets us anywhere. Feels like it might be a little bit...
Speed it up today with that front coming in here.
Time to move again.
400 yards out here.
Nice. Hybrid bass?
I think the way he hit. Yep. Bit,
I'm surprised they don't want to hit my spinner. Maybe I should go back to the spoon, huh?
No, shaky head down there.
Throw a shaky head?
Well, I was fixing to run one down there. I was all over the bottom.
Okay. Time to change up. There he goes again.
A little. Might perch there.
White perch, let me see it.
Look almost like them, but they have no lines at all on them.
Are these
Delicious.
should we put one of these for bait?
Mm.
Let me drop this one for bait. See if we can catch. I got a rod with a.
You got him.
Should I hook him in the face or
I just hook him right up through that.
here?
Well, in his nostril there.
Oh, in the
Go in his
nostril.
mouth and come out his nose. Go in his mouth first.
Oh, in the mouth and come
Yeah,
out
then
his
come
nose.
out his nose that way.
Okay. Okay, and then just drop him how far down?
Wait him to the bottom, pick him up maybe 5-6 feet.
Oh, a little better. Spotted bass? No, it's another striper.
He's coming up like a blank spot. A few lessons, maybe they'll get big.
Okay, enough playing around. Oh, that's a nicer one. Should I get the net?
What it is, it don't almost fight like a damn catfish.
Could be. Was sitting there long enough. Oh, nice one. Nice spot. Get the net or?
Nah, I got him. Well, that's what we need to do, just let the jig down there and just let
That's
it
what
sit
happened with the
still.
previous one. Just let it sit like that. Wow.
Me and my
Pick
dad
it up.
was at
Let me take a picture of you.
Clark Hill a few years ago
Nice one.
before he passed away, but that particular winter it had gotten the water real cold down there.
Uh-huh.
Water was about 42, 43 degrees, and that's what we was having to do. Fish is showing up on the graph a little bit, but if you jigged it, they wasn't gonna hit it. Just let it down to the bottom and
Look at what he's doing here, the white perches.
jig it a time or two and just sit there and hold it. And they just do.
Just let it sit like that. huh?
Daddy said, well, my God, if they want the dang thing just sitting still, he's all the time doing some kind of junk, and he just drawed back the clean bottom, throwed the damn thing out there, sitting there like he's catfishing with it on the bottom. I said, damn, they ain't gonna pick that spoon up. It looked like we was catfish. We
It
anchored
happened-
off. We had 6 rods with spoons throwed out laying on the bottom.
We happened to do this on Lake Michigan for salmon, and they would pick it up from the bottom like that, just like the big flukes,
Yeah.
like Berkeley power bait, the
Yeah.
stinky ones. Let it sit on the bottom. They would freaking pick it up and hit it. Unreal.
Well, you never know.
Look what he's doing.
Swimming with it.
Yeah.
Well, now, about everybody's got 1 or 2 in the bag.
Mm-hmm. How often do you do tournaments?
Every Saturday they 2 or 3 on this lake.
Every Saturday?
Every Saturday.
But I mean, you do the tournaments or?
When I get a chance.
Okay.
Actually, you know, that's the first day that I'm booked every week, Saturdays and Sundays.
Okay.
I get a chance some this time of year. I don't have anything Saturday. I may try and fish one if there's something worth it, got a little money in it.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna come out here and bust my butt and
Right.
ruin your dang fish for a couple $100. With it. Good fish. Don't you do it. You saw my gun.
Ooh, that's a big spotted bass.
That's a largemouth.
Oh, it's a largemouth.
Yeah.
Wow.
You wouldn't see hit it with a gun.
Wow. Net? Let me.
It's more like it now. I got 5 of them.
That's a good one for the daily bag, huh?
You got 5 of them, you'll have right at 20 pounds.
Pick him up.
Pretty fish.
Nice.
Thank you, darling.
So how do you rig it?
It's got a little
Right.
screw on.
It's got the screw. Then you leave the barb exposed, or
Yeah, leave it exposed and just kind
bring it back in,
of just
make it
bury
a little
in the
weedless, huh?
worm.
What weight jig?
A quarter.
Quarter. Shoot! Man, that was a good hit. Started running up. I couldn't keep him.
You better do something. I'm gonna pick you up.
Hit it on the drop this time. There we go. Don't come off now. Okay.
Be careful, them things will cut you like a razor around the gill plate. Whoa, you finally caught a hybrid.
Finally. There's one.
A little spotted bass.
That's what it feels like.
Yeah, little small spotted bass.
Just hit a tap on the drop.
He'll grow up someday and come in handy out here.
Again a tap on the drop.
Bottom right now.
Got him?
Yeah, he's like a little hybrid way he is.
Good hit. The white bass?
A little hybrid.
Okay. Do they stock them about that size?
They're only about 1.5 inches, 2 inches long when they originally put them in. They're actually bait when they put them in.
Okay.
And they say they, probably maybe a 30% loss ratio in them. That fish there is 6 months old.
6 months old?
Yeah, they rapid growth rate.
Well, they gotta eat a lot then.
Only bait in here for them to eat.
What's the forage here? Mostly shad?
Yeah, the basics, the thread fin and gizzard shad, and the others, all the herring that's in the lake.
That herring that they sell also at the bait shop?
Mm-hmm.
So do they net them? How do they catch the herring?
They put out big high intensity lights at night and throw a cast net for them.
Oh, okay.
Can't catch them in the daytime. I had to do that every night for 28 years. I'm tickled to death to be able to buy them. I'm all the time saying if they stop selling bait, I quit. I'm just too old for that.
How big are the herring?
Most of them right now is really our perfect size, about 6 inches, but the original blueback herring, they can get up about 12.
Okay.
Really a little too big to fish for what we call party fish. You can pull that around for a big fish.
Right.
Real heavy forage.
So the wild shiner, is that like a golden shiner? Like
Yeah, something similar to that. It's not a golden shiner.
like a roach?
It's called a silver side.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I noticed they're not very fat, the the stripers and the bass here. Kind of longer fish, lean, more lean. I guess there's a lot of competition.
Well, this past spring they put 3.7 million of the things in here.
3.7 million hybrid?
And Georgia does most of the striper stocking. They put in 750,000.
So this lake is basically on both sides, on Georgia and South Carolina.
And Georgia, you can fish with either license.
You get to reap the benefits of both. That's pretty cool.
And in years past, it's almost like a competition, which makes it great for us. Your hybrids is eating up our stripers. No, your stripers is eating up our little hybrids. So they get to arguing and trying to outdo one another, which makes it good for us.
Yeah, well, how big do they get?
Our lake record striper is 60
Ooh,
pounds.
just missed it.
And
60?
As far as I know, I still got the lake record hybrid at 20 pounds and 1 ounce.
That's yours?
Yeah,
20 pounds and 1 ounce.
that's a big hybrid.
Gotta give me the picture of that.
That was back in 85.
Okay.
Then I caught a striper in 87, weighed 53.2.
53 pounds.
It stayed as a lake record until about 10 years ago. And it was a world line class record for about 12 years on 14-pound test. Casting a little old plug. This is something supposed to happen to me, I reckon.
I really
No
hope
way was that fish supposed to come in the boat.
I really hope we see them school up on bait somewhere so I can try and cast at them. That'd be pretty cool. Stay on! Stay on! That's another hybrid, I think, by the way it hit. Oh, no, it's a bass.
Crazy.
It's a spot. Wow. Okay. There we go. There we go. He spit out some. It looks exactly like the bait I'm using. The shad he spit out.
Yeah, there's a little herring this time of year.
That's herring. Oh, he's a little chunkier. Okay. All right. Now we're talking.
Video?
No, that's picture.
Okay.
Ah, the other way is good. That's fine.
Okay.
Good looking fish. Thank you very much. Call your grandma.
That's one thing about this lake too, is you rarely ever see a fish in this lake's got any kind of a sore or anything on it.
No sores.
No, that friend of mine knocked the fire out of mine.
Yeah, they're like higher up.
Caught a striper down there, weighed 33 pounds.
Okay.
But it just had these god-awful, cancerous looking sores on both sides. Carried it to his taxidermist and he just told him, said, buddy, there ain't nothing I can do for it. He said, I wished I could, but he said, I can make you a replica, but there ain't no way I can.
Right. Well, I mean,
He sent me a picture and it just...
skin mounts aren't that popular anymore anyways. A lot more people are into the replicas.
Yeah, I just will have a replica anyway, because after so many years, I got a couple of bass on the wall. It was mounted in the early 70s. They look like pieces of newspaper crinkled up.
Got him. Got him. Oh, what the hell?
Jig get fouled up.
Ooh.
And like I said, rapid growth rate. Well, it was the world record in the sense of word just being broken every week.
Oh, yeah.
So it's probably late 69. I caught one weighed 7 1/4. I didn't even weigh it in at the time. The world record was 7 pounds, but if you'd have tried to verify it and get it all done, hell, you wouldn't even got it verified before somebody else beat it. So my first cousin...
They're busting over there now. That was a fish.
First cousin told me, said, my wife's cousin is taking a taxidermist course online or through the mail. Said, let's let him try. Whatever. It won't cost you nothing. I want to see you mount it. The quickest you can mount a true fish is 6 or 7 weeks. If
Okay.
that's all you do is stay on that one fish. We carried it to him on a Saturday evening. The next Sunday at noon, he called, said, "Your fish is ready."
Nice. Fresh sushi.
Went and got that thing, and sure enough, it was just as pretty, but looked like he put down deer eyes in its eyes, that big around, on a nice plaque. I said, "Well, hell, that ain't bad," but I said, I don't, what in the world do you do to get rid of everything inside? You got to cure all that with formaldehyde. So I just went in the house and hung it up on the wall.
Did it stink up the place?
This was before I ever started guiding. My wife and I both worked on the second shift. So we get up at 9 or 10 o'clock on Monday morning, getting ready to go to work. We go to work, hot summertime. We get home about 1 o'clock in the morning. Lubo and I put the key in the door and turned it, and when I walked, I thought I was going to throw up. First thing we thought, you know, dead rat.
We have a story back home. We eat a lot of stuffed fish. So like back home people eat carp. So they take the carp and they fill it with stuffing like you stuff a turkey. So there's a story about this lady that recently got married to a fisherman, and he goes, "I brought you the carp, I want you to stuff it and we're gonna put it in the oven." So he comes in the evening, he eats the fish, and he goes, "This tastes terrible. What did you stuff it with?" And she goes, "Wasn't it already stuffed?"
Black down here have a thing they call tainting.
Tainting?
Tainting.
Okay.
They'll take the fish and hang it up in the sun, clothesline on a limb or whatever, and when the guts bust and it starts running out of its ass,
Okay.
then they clean it and eat it. Liable to stay out in the sun 4 or 5 days.
I don't know. It sounds kind of sketchy.
I couldn't do that, but anyway, when we, hell, it took us a day to figure it out. It was that fish, and I finally, I said, "My God, Judy, it's that fish." So I put it out in our barn, had a barn, stables in, had some horses. Put it out there in the barn. That thing stayed out there for, I know, 20 years, and it just kept crinkling up, crinkling up. The original fish was about this long and about this high, top to bottom. It ended up, it wasn't about that long and about that high and
Like
about that thick.
It got mummified, huh?
So one day I said, "I'm gonna see what in the hell he put in there." You know what he put in it? Newspaper.
Nice. Nice. That one hit it on the drop pretty good. Okay, digging, digging, digging. Okay, finally some drag. Another spot. Getting better on the spot. Oh boy, I'll flip it. Okay, okay, okay. That's a chunky one.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, is that what he spit out?
That's a little thread fin shed there.
That's the bait they're eating, and that's what we're using. So this is a man's, right?
Yeah, the other bait they spit out a while ago was a little hairy and about the same as the spoon we're jigging. If you find them feeding on nothing but the thread fin shed, they're a little more wider. And then, like you was talking about, you go to a slab spoon, a CC spoon, something of that nature. That's
Thank you.
a little wide shed.
So this is like a thread fin shed imitation. It's got bigger hook too.
Yeah, I put the bigger hook on there. Them little hooks they have on them ain't much.
More like a crappie hook, the smaller one.
Of course, these jigs got smaller hooks, and the reason for that is when you do hang one up that you just cannot shake loose, most time you can get the line and that hook will straighten out.
Oh, okay.
At least you can get your jig there. God dang it.
You missed it, huh?
See, right there he was. And couldn't even get it out of my mouth. He had it. See where I picked him up off the bottom?
Yeah, I saw it came up with the rod tip.